Day 136. Stayed here again last night. And about to head back to the trail. Day 136. We're going this way with these hikers. But we'll hit 1901 mile. Alright, so this is one that we could not canoe. Oh. Not canoeable. Wouldn't it? Oh my. We're gonna get real close to it in a second. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Oh. That's crazy. That was crazy. This guy was driving on the road and I was just walking back and forth and didn't see him. But anyway, he said that's nothing. Last winter he said something got busted on it. I don't know. It's fixed now, but he says they'll let that thing open and it'll be this high, whatever. So not canoeable, I've determined. But that was sweet. But water's powerful, and that would be scary at the same time. But we're off and run. All of a sudden, quick, couple others, cool.
Okay, I might have to use my poles just like a lot. I don't know. You could do anything until you hit the west coast. Now once you do the 14s.
Those are mountains. This claims to be a viewpoint. I don't see a view.
Nice.
Basically Mount Hayes. This wind is beautiful. Perfect hiking weather today. Oh, we make a right.
Are you talking to me or you?
I think you,
Oh,
or me. Yeah.
Sorry, I was not trying to get right up on your back. Yep.
We'll get this view here. Beatbox is just walking off talking to nobody. Like we're behind him. Hawkeye. Alright, let's get going this way.
So what's been your least favorite section of trail so far? Oh, sorry.
You're good. You're good. Have to think about that one. they come back out. This guy just said that there was 2 moose out here not too long ago, but we just missed them. Okay, that's good enough. Coming up to being near this big old pond. Of course, we're on the lookout for moose, being that the guy earlier saw 2. And then there's a shelter at 2.9 from here that might be a good stopping point, but it's way too early right now. But we've done about 8. That would give us 11-ish, almost. What is that, 10.9? But still, we'll see. These are hard miles for sure. Make you work for them, but we're hoping to see a moose maybe at the shelter, because I think it's on the pond or very close to it. Good unmarked water source. Carrying 2 right now, but we're gonna try to make it to the shelter, and then if anything, if we leave there, we're gonna carry extra water and find a spot in the woods or something. AT Gentian Pond 2.2. Okay, that means we've gone 0.7 from the lunch spot, which was just near some random brook. It was flowing all right, but we've been hiking around, and with Waffles and his son Hawkeye, they're the Waffles Hikes guys on YouTube, so it's been neat talking with them. We're all at our different spacing and paces right now. Your wet feet there. Oh, that'll get your wet feet. All right, we've been over a few peaks today. Well, at least near Mount Hayes. We did Cascade Mountain. And one more like ledge thing it was called, but it's 1 o'clock. We're 10.2 by now, and our lunch spot could only be a mile ago. Maybe we've gone further since then, but that would put us at like 12 something, and maybe have Mahoosic Notch the end of the day tomorrow, or maybe the next day, but right to it. Otherwise, in this section today alone, I've walked into 2 head busting trees that are laying across the trail at my perfect height. So that's been great. I got a goose egg on my head from the first one, and I just walked into another one, but that one didn't really hurt. The first one just hit hard and it was fine. And then the second one just happened. It's like, come on. But that's my fault. I wasn't looking ahead, so it is what it is. All is well. I don't feel like it rattled me too hard, so we continue walking. Mud everywhere. The feet are back to wet a little bit. I just stepped in some a few minutes ago, but at least the feet aren't swimming. Just a natural root staircase coming right down. Very nice. Been on this downhill for a couple minutes. We are almost also out of the White Mountain National Forest. The border far out is now less than a mile, but we'll be leaving that and it'll start to get easier, right? No, not at all. From what everybody's been saying, we're now getting into the harder stuff. So bring it on. Today, I think will be our longest day in the whites, so far so good, actually. But anyway. You might hear Waffles doing his video. This might be Gentian Pond. I don't see any moose as of yet, but somebody a while back said that you might get lucky on a morning when they come down and go in the water real early. So we'll see. And there's just either a tent site or a shelter site right up here that we're going to stop at and see what we feel like doing. If that's enough for the day, or there's plenty of time to get a couple more. But that would require carrying water to a campsite because there's nothing, no icons marking water sources. Even though there's water here, but this is coming out of a pond. So, you know. Further on down the line. And according to Far Out, we're also out of the White Mountains now.
Oh, are we?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So. Awesome. kind of climbing up an unnamed mountain piece right after that last shelter that we had to get water out of the pond outlet, but filtered it up and it'll be fine. But this climb, even for unnamed, is tough. We're pushing on to get as close or as far as we can today. We're already past 11.8, which is, there's these guys. Holy cow. Everything now is bonus. We're going to go to 1.4 from that shelter and camel up on some water, or at least chug and refill, because I really wouldn't want to carry 4 liters up this. I got 2 right now. Oh, good. Here we go. Let's see if I can. Okay. All right. I need a minute. That's straight out. That's down. Whew. Okay, it's tough. Up at the top of this one, nice cool breeze with the sweat. It's a good feeling. A lot of mud, but there's a little descent after this, and then like a little climb for the water source, and we'll see what everybody's gonna do as far as carrying the rest of the way, because if it's like that last climb, anything over 2 would be pretty tough. And we can worry about water in the morning. But anyway, Unnamed Mountain, basically the summit. Holy moly. Sweating. It's part of a 328-foot climb in a half mile. Well, the water source at the top and over a little is a half mile, so she's a good one. I was just down there. That's straight out. Turn around. That's up there. A lot of work. Okay, here we are. All done with everything. Dinner included. I'll show you. Jackson beatbox over there. We did 12.9 tough ones, and we've left, it's like 10.2 or something leading up to the Mahoosic Notch stuff, and apparently there's tentsites at a sign there, so we're gonna go for that. But it was a good day, a tough day, but Yeah. We got here early. It's only 6 o'clock. And we're about to be lounging.